Good evening. This is the Wolftimes. The long-awaited 27th constitutional amendment has moved one step closer to becoming law. A joint parliamentary committee of the Senate and the National Assembly has cleared the draft, approving all major clauses, and the report is now ready for presentation in the Senate today. The committee reached consensus on key reforms, including the provision granting President of Pakistan the authority to transfer a High Court judge, but only on the recommendation of the Judicial Commission. However, the Chief Justice of a High Court cannot be transferred, and any transferred judge must not outrank the Chief Justice of the court they are sent to. The amendment also calls for the creation of constitutional courts, where any case showing no progress for 1 year would automatically be considered disposed of. Another key clause grants the President immunity during and after tenure, though the extent of that immunity remains under discussion. The Prime Minister's authority to appoint up to 7 advisors has been confirmed, while similar powers for provincial chief ministers are still being reviewed. Coalition partners also floated several proposals. The Muttahida Qawmi movement pushed for greater powers for local government representatives and development funds. A proposal was made to rename Khyber Pakhtunkhwa as simply Pakhtunkhwa, and another sought to increase seats in the Balochistan Assembly. But not everyone agreed. The Pakistan People's Party raised objections to the MQM's proposals, and 3 other amendments are still under committee's review. The committee's report will now head to the Senate floor today. To pass, this 27th amendment needs a 2/3 majority. That's 224 votes in the National Assembly and 64 in the Senate. With 30 senators sitting in opposition, the government faces a tough numerical test. The 27th Amendment has been in the works for months, part of a wider push to streamline judicial processes, balance executive powers, and curb court blockades. Supporters say it will modernize Pakistan's constitutional framework. Critics warn it could tilt the balance between the executive and the judiciary. As the bill reaches Senate, the question now is, will the government secure the votes it needs to reshape the constitution, or will political divides block the 27th Amendment in the upper house? This is the Wolf Times news desk. Stay tuned for updates from today's Senate session.